It has been 15 years now since a deadly explosion at the Imperial Sugar Refinery in Port Wentworth. 14 people died and at least 40 others were hurt. For the people who lost those closest to them, 15 years doesn't feel like that much time has passed. Lead investigative reporter Brett Buffington is live in Port Wentworth tonight with how negligence at the plant changed lives forever.
But in the days, in the weeks, in the months that followed that deadly night back in 2008, federal investigators found that the management at this refinery knew about the combustibleness, about the extreme flammability of the sugar dust. In fact, they found records where management had talked about it all the way back as early as the 50s. But those investigators say the management here didn't do enough to stop this explosion.
It was a fireball in the night sky.
Oh my God, everybody's on fire up there.
That sparked chaos.
We heard it as a fire.
At this shattered sugar plant.
I've seen fireball up in there about 100 feet.
A detailed federal investigation that took months found combustible sugar dust that built up in an enclosed lower-level conveyor belt, sparked an explosion that leveled most of this refinery.
15 years for the city and everyone else that's familiar with it, but for myself and my family, it still seems like something that literally just happened to us. It's been
Kenyatta Roebuck was 16 years old, working at her first job, when a friend called her, saying, "Check on your mom." Patricia Proctor, working at Imperial Sugar to provide for her 4 children, was among the 6 people who died in the weeks after this explosion, a death toll that rose to 14. Kenyatta says it is still hard to talk about.
A feeling, something, a memory just kind of floods back in, rushes back in. So yeah, I still get emotional still.
At the time it happened, the more than $8.7 million fine OSHA leveled against Imperial Sugar was the 3rd largest in the agency's history. It found 118 violations at the Port Wentworth plant. But a fine doesn't fill the hole that the blast left behind.
The little girl in me that still yearns for her mother, yes. I mean, you look for someone to blame, and I do. There's a part of me that still just wonders if there was something else that could have been done.
In the 15 years since this explosion, Kenyatta, growing up without a mother herself, has spent the majority of her time working with others, helping kids in foster care adapt to growing up without a parent. She spends her time working with nonprofits, including this year she is part of Savannah's Dancing with the Stars. We are working to post a link on WSAV.com with this story to help her, Ben, raise money to help others.